Hey friends, I'm coming here live tonight. And my name is Melody Self. If you haven't been catching me, you can go back and watch my lives. I'm doing a proverb of the day, and I've been doing a few live like for the last, I don't know, week and a half or 2 weeks. And today I'm talking about little by little. Little by little. Even when we lose, if you've ever been on a weight loss journey, you lose it or you release it little by little. It's not good to just do it all at once, right? If you're here, put your say hello and put your name in there. Say hello, and And I was thinking that, I don't know, just really, I've been really thinking a lot about this. Just the little slight changes can make huge impacts, the little by littles. It's the little things that we do consistently over time that creates this massive change. It's not the big things that we do all at once. It's the little things because it's a habit that we do every day. Think about brushing your teeth. You're going to do it every day, every day. If you don't do it, what's the consequence? And this is a little thing that you do to keep your mouth clean. So it's the little by littles. It's a little thing. So are you being a good steward of your time? Are you being a good steward of the little by littles, of the little things that you do? Are you just letting it get by you? Are you just letting it escape you? Are you just letting it just, oh, well, it'll be okay, just tomorrow? It's the little by littles. One of my favorite things that I feel like really made a significant impact was just making the choice to have water beside my bed. So when I wake up in the morning, the first thing that I do is after my, prayer and Thanksgiving, that my, I drink water. Like after all that, when I get up, I'm going to drink water. I don't get anything else. I don't get, whatever. I just drink my water because I feel like it's like a plant, whenever it's like, because we've been fasting and I want to break my fast with water. And so it's just a little tiny habit that I got into. Now I don't think anything of it. I just do it. But when in the beginning, I had to be intentional to do it. So, what is something that you need to be intentional to do? What is something that could bring a lot of impact and a lot of significance if you would just do that little thing and repeat it over time? You're going to have a new habit, and then you're not going to think about it anymore. If it's something that maybe you constantly demean yourself, you say negative things to yourself, is that something that you need to release and let go of? And whenever you feel yourself going there to say it, do you replace it with something positive? And so it's just a little by littles. Then you're going to have a new habit. You're going to have a new results, and it will change your life. Just a little tiny thing can have a significant impact. I mean, just think about it. If you look in the mirror, and every time you look in the mirror, you don't want to take a selfie, you think you look ugly, you don't want to, you just look in the mirror and go, man, you're so ugly. Or you look at the whatever, the freckle on your nose and the spot here, and how especially when you start aging, like, oh, I look old here. Or you have a baby and you see all these things that is wrong with you. um, you're picking at yourself. But what if you looked in the mirror and said, wow, God, what amazing works you have done? And you quote the scripture to yourself and you remind yourself how wonderfully well and marvelous that you're made. And you look in the mirror and go, God, you did a good job with me. And it's not being arrogant. It's looking and praising God for what he did in you and how he created you and seeing the uniqueness of you. So those are just little tiny things. So what is a little, it seems seemingly almost insignificant thing that you can do that is going to change your trajectory over the course of this year, over the course maybe of this, if you can't, if that's too long to think of, over the course of the next week, over the course of the next month. And just do it little by little. Don't make yourself such big goals that feels like you can't do it, that's going to be overwhelming, that it's going to overtake you and you can't handle. Do something that's small and have small successes. The more successes that you have, the easier it is to have the next success. It's just the little by littles, the little tiny thing, being consistent, being a good steward over your time. One thing we can't ever get back, our time. Make your time use it in a wise way. I've been reading the Proverbs. It's all about the wisdom, right? It's all about being wise. And so one of the ways that we can be wise is over the little by littles, over our time, and how are we spending it? How are we using it? And the ways that we just being wise with it. Well, let me know if you resonate with any of this. Put it in the comments and if you have any questions or any other topics that you'd like me to talk about, then let me know. I'm continuing to go live. And I love to have these like these things just like illusions come to me, and I just love the way that God speaks through just everyday life, just being consistent and going. If I'm consistently going on a walk, or am I consistently going, no, I'm too tired to go on a walk, and then eventually my body almost like it rests up, right? And then it becomes like, oh, it's too hard to move, it hurts when I move. And the key is just like a car, when it sits up, right, it quits running properly. And so we want to keep the moving going, want to keep it doing what God created it to do, want to keep that forward motion going, so that we're not getting sedentary, rusting up. And I think a lot about health, because I feel like if you don't have your health, you really can't have much of anything. And so always being mindful to take care of the health that God gave to us. And I look forward to seeing you all next time. And I will be doing the proverb of the day tomorrow. And if you didn't catch today's, then go back and or read it for yourself. I mean, that is always great. You're going to get the wisdom for yourself that way. I love y'all, and I will catch y'all next time. I'm helping you become your best healthy selves.